All right, let's go live, baby. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but we about to go live. Y'all better give me some stars. Give me some stars. Man, that'll help my channel. All right, yo. I've been recreating my brand. As you can see right now, I'm letting you know that if you need your taxes done, no matter what kind of business you have, no matter what you're doing, we can help you out. We're certified from the IRS. Tax Pros. Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? What is up? We're live on Facebook. We're live on TikTok. And we're live on Facebook again because I'm on the eCam. But hey, man, just want to know how y'all been doing. And today we're talking about how to become an entrepreneur. Not everyone can become an entrepreneur because they need to have it in them, right? And you're probably telling yourself, well, what do you mean have it in us? Like, a lot of people don't know the power, how powerful they are and all the power they have because they're scared to come forward. They just don't know what they have. You know, God made all of us with greatness, and all of us have something that we're supposed to give out, right? First thing you got to give out is your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, all the praise and all the thank yous and everything, right? And put them in front of everything. But then you got to give yourself more credit, man. A lot of times I see people, they're doing a craft or they're doing something and they do it for a long time and they don't get paid for it. They say it's a hobby when you could actually become an entrepreneur. You could actually become, you know, work for yourself and not worry about nothing. You know, there's times where I'm doing something and then I'll get like some money will come in, you know, from a business I have, you know. For y'all that don't know who I am, I've been gone for a while. I just been, again, making it happen, man. Busy with taxes and everything. But last year I was going to, me and my wife, we were going to open our tax business. But it wasn't time. It wasn't time. God does things on His time, you know. And what I mean by it wasn't on time because I didn't have my fingerprints come from the. If you're you got to go through the FBI, right? So I needed my fingerprints come in. They didn't come in yet. So finally they came in, and I was just able to get my feet wet a little bit. You know, I wasn't able to do anybody's taxes or nothing like that. But this year, man, we're banging. We're doing it. It's happening. Thanks to everyone that's been sending me their taxes. Thank y'all so much, man, for trusting us with all your documents and everything. We do have a secured way you can send your documents, you know, through our app, you know. And, man, I tell you what, we're specializing in a lot of business taxes because now that I'm a tax pro and that I've been doing, you know, taxes and stuff, I'm noticing that a lot of things that my tax people didn't do, and not my recent ones, just some of the tax people that I've dealt with in the past, and I noticed that they weren't giving me credits when I was supposed to be getting credit for equipment I was buying, music I was buying. I buy music all the time for all my DJs out there. If you need your taxes done, let me know. But I buy music all the time for record pools, and I spend just on record pools. My wife said, "Man, you spend $500. Was it a year or a year? Or what was it? It was like a lot.
5,000.
Oh, 5,000. It was a lot. And these are record pools because being a DJ, you gotta have the music that you don't hear on the radio too much, but you want to have like intros and you want to have like mixes and you want to have all kinds of stuff, and you just want to have different music so people can vibe with it and they can have a good time. So I have that business, and now I have my income tax business. We're still buying houses and we're still flipping them. So if you hear anything, the market's getting backed up. So that's awesome. Shout out to Josue, my partner. And if you come across a house and you want to send it to me, I'll give you a number and you let me know if we can go with that. If it's a win for both of us, then hey, we'll make something happen, and we'll make something happen fast. But so yeah, man, I just been make sure we're on Facebook.
I don't have my phone.
Just look on here. Look on here. Make sure we're on Facebook.
I,
Yeah.
I can't. Because on my school thing.
I know, but just real quick, real fast. See, my wife, she's a teacher, and then we do the taxes and everything. But I'm just trying to make sure because, okay, we got one person on here. We're good. We're on Facebook now. We're on Facebook. I make sure.
I have to log out of my thing.
You know, everybody right now is doing something. You know, I just knew I had to come on here because they're telling me, hey, Free, when you can come back on here and talk and do a show, man, and we learn so much. And you know, whether it's your health or whatever it might be, you know, if I can help you, I'm here to help you. I am a certified life coach. I got that just to be able to help people and understand people and listen. You know, one of my biggest things is I couldn't listen. You know, I was always talking, but you know, I'm here to listen, man. I'm really here to listen. And so many things have been happening. You know, with me and my family. You know. And everything, and you know, we go through challenges like everybody else does. And what I want to tell people is sometimes, you know, things might happen and they might be negative, but find a positive out of the negative. Find a positive. You know, one of the good things that I found that was positive during COVID, you know, and thank God that's over with, kind of, sort of, you know. But one thing that I found is I was able to do more virtual. You know, I was able, not too long ago, this, I guess she's sort of like a nurse. She said, hey, I need to get my taxes done, but I don't get out on time. And I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm up. Call me. If you need to talk to me, or just send me all your documents. And, you know, she was like, oh, my God, that's great. You know, a lot of tax services are not open at that time. And you're not bothering me, man. I'm up. I'm up always doing something. Like earlier I was doing this lady's invitations. You know, I do invitations, digital invitations. This is like a new thing now. They're doing digital invitations. So I do that for quinceañeras, for weddings, you know, for all kinds of different kind of events, for corporate events and everything. So entrepreneur, man, that's what I am because I put myself there, man. I do so much. And just because you're an entrepreneur don't mean you don't work, man. You're always working. You're always working. And I like to work. I like to work, man. God gives me the ability to work. God gives me the strength and everything. And I'm able to work. I'm able to go do so many things. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome. So when you tell me that, hey, man, you know what? I can't get that job, or I'm not working, or whatever it might be, man, you can get a job. I always tell people, be that sponge. Go out there and learn everything, and then open your business and become their competition, or just become somebody bigger, you know. So taxes, man, I want to let y'all know that a lot of people think that they don't have to file to 3 years and stuff like that. I'm here to tell y'all that it's going to get bad, and file your taxes. I know sometimes you got to pay and you're trying to avoid that, but file your taxes because it's only going to get worse for you if you don't file your taxes, you know. And we're here to help you. We're here to help you. We can go back. We go back, what, 3 years, babe? We can go back about 3-4 years, but we try to do it at 3 because anytime more than 3 years, if you haven't got audited yet, then it pretty much you just go back 3 years and you'll be okay with that. But yeah, you don't want to play with the IRS. You definitely don't want to play with the IRS. IRS, they'll get their money. They will always get their money, no matter what. It could be months, it could be years, but they're going to get their money. And people getting caught up, man. I know people out there that are tax professionals, so whatever, and they are too busy not doing their job right, and they're getting caught. So when it's too big, when you're getting a refund that's too big that don't make sense, believe me, you're going to pay it back. So if you do call my business Unstoppable Tax Group, make sure you know that you're calling me, and I'm going to work your taxes hard. We're going to work your taxes very hard. We're going to figure out a best way to file and just that makes sense, you know, and something that's going to help you in the long run. We also educate you on taxes to make sure, you know, that you get that education that you need on taxes. I'm not saying you're not smart. I'm just saying a little bit will help you, so you know how you can file and everything. But man, guys, I want to let y'all know that God loves us all. God loves us all, man. It's unconditional love. He loves us all. And we just gotta love him back. We just gotta love him back. I know sometimes we want to pray for things, but honestly, we should thank him for things because he already knows. And don't get discouraged, man. If it hasn't happened for you, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. All it means is it's not ready. God's not ready. He knows you're not ready for it, or he has something bigger for you. I don't know how many times I've seen people like, oh my God, I didn't get that job and I don't know what to do. What you need to do is understand that God got a better plan for you. God has a better job for you. He has a better position for you. God will give you things that you thought you could never receive. You'll be like, oh my God, I can't get this because of this. I can't get this because of that. No, that's the mentality that you grow up with sometimes and don't understand that God will give you what you ask him for, but it needs to make sense to him. He needs to know that you're really ready for it and that you really want it. Don't question him. Don't be like, oh man, you know what? I should have been doing this a long time ago, but it's like, man, I don't know, I got bad luck. And first of all, when you tell yourself you got bad luck, or what's that one saying? They say, if I don't got bad luck, I don't have no luck at all. When you start doing that to yourself, you're actually demolishing your thoughts, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to put that in front of you. You don't want to wake up in the morning and say, oh man, you know what, my life, this and that, and be so negative. People are so negative, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help. How many times have you had that friend, because we all got that friend or that family member, and they are so negative. You love them, but they're negative. And I got some people now that call me, and I talk to them real quick, real fast, briefly, just like, dot, 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 and then I hear, well, hey, I gotta go. They just calling me or I gotta go, right? Because I don't want to fall into that negative category. I don't want to hear no negativity, I'm here to help you. And if you're going through something that's negative, I'm going to tell you, man, you know what? You need to take that negative and turn it to a positive. Some of y'all have had relatives pass away. And it's sad. Believe me, I know it's sad because something happened to mom. I don't know what I would do. But I know that I have to continue understanding life. I know that my mom is 81 years old. So God has blessed her so much. But we are all going to go at one time. We are all going to go. So what you need to do is start planning. Start planning on something that we don't want to do. We don't want to plan nothing. We don't want to make our will and everything. But you have to, because what's going to happen is when something does happen, because let's be honest, it's going to happen. It might not happen 20, 30 years, 40 years, might happen. It don't matter. We don't know, right? But it's going to happen, and be prepared for it. A lot of times I had this friend of mine. I can't remember. I had a couple of friends that do life insurance. And she was like, people do so much for everything else and spend so much money, but don't spend money for what's really going to count, what's really going to help them, what's really going to help their kids. And it's true, because we're wired like that. How many times, and no means I'm putting down anybody about benefits and everything, because I'm out there and I DJ for benefits, but and if you need the money, do what you got to do and raise money. But how many times have you heard somebody say, man, we need to make a benefit, we need to do this right now? If something was to happen to me, we're not having no benefit, because we're set. We got that set up. If something happens to my wife, we're not having that. We got that set up. And this is things that we don't want to talk about. These things we don't want to talk about. These things we think it don't exist, but it does exist. How many times have you seen people pass away? You're like, oh my God! Every day, if you open your social media, somebody's passed away. And sometimes you know them, and you are, maybe it might be a star, maybe by somebody you don't know. You're like, oh my God, I would have never thought they would have passed away. But be prepared. Prepare yourself. One thing is being an entrepreneur. One thing is having money. One thing is is being able to have it set up. The other thing is being able to have a plan, have it set up, because that money's not going to last. There's no one that can say, man, my money's going to last forever. You know, but maybe Bill Gates and some other ones. But the thing is, I grew up in the hood, right? So I grew up in Denver Harbor. Hey, shout out to Denver Harbor, born and raised. But I won't go back there and move there no more, because, I mean, I love to visit. I love the food and everything. I love the people out there, but I won't go visit. I mean, I won't go live out there, right? Because I ain't going to put myself there. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Denver Harbor. I'm just saying I won't put myself there because I'm at a bigger place now, right? And I love Katy. So, anyway, there's nothing wrong with living in the hood. What's wrong is when you don't get out of the hood. When you don't come and bring something to your hood, like bring some good stuff to your hood. Like, you know, people keep themselves where they want to keep themselves. You know, I'm not going to feel sorry for you and say, oh man, you know what? This person's poor. And you know, you put yourself in that position because we all came out the hood poor. We all came out the hood with no answers. We all came out the hood with no ambition. I mean, some of us didn't have that luxury. Some of us grew up, and a lot of us, you know, I know a lot of friends right now from my hood that they're dead, they're in jail, or they haven't done nothing for themselves. And there are some that done something for themselves, and shout out to them. You know, there's some that done something for themselves, and they keep on doing something to themselves, you know. So it's not about where you live, it's what you're going to do with it. It's what you're going to do. I know some houses that are beautiful in Denver Harbor, you know, and but it's just what people do with themselves or with their lives, or what's their next move. You got to know what your next move is. You know, you got to be able to understand that life is going to go on with you or without you. You know, not everyone is going to have the best life. But I know people right now that don't have the best life, but they make the best of what they have. They make the best of what they have, and I have so much respect. Like if I go down the street, the lady, she sells flowers every day. Every day. And I was buying some, my wife, I got too much flowers, and she sells them every day, and she has a baby there, right? She has her baby, so her baby's going to grow, but that business. But then I see somebody over there and they're begging for money, and they feel like they can't get a job. They feel like they can't go do nothing. Man, I tell you what, if you're not embarrassed to go stand out there with a sign and stuff like that, then you shouldn't be embarrassed to become someone out there, to do something for yourself. You know, a lot of times people are like, man, I'm tired of my job. I don't like my job. I wish I can do crochet, or I wish I could. They might have a hobby they want to do, but they don't believe in themselves, and they don't believe it can happen for themselves. Man, it's not going to happen to me, you know. And then you put things in your head because your family member said, oh, you can't do it because, man, it's going to take too much of your time, and how are you going to do this? People that do this to you do not listen. I don't know how many times people, when I bought my car, when I bought Mercedes, people were like, oh man, you think it's a good time? You think you can afford it? You think you can do this? You know what? People like that cannot see your vision. They can't see your vision, but do you know who sees your vision? God sees your vision, but you need to see his vision. You know, you need to understand, I'm over pointing this, I got the cameras all over me, and you need to understand that if we do not see his vision, if we do not understand what he's trying to tell us, because he's talking to us. He's talking to us. How many times you said, man, I don't like that job. I don't want to be there. And then you're driving, right? And you see a big sign, and the sign says, we are now hiring. You big old sign, we are now hiring. And you tell yourself, well, nah, man, you know what? I probably can't work there. You're already putting this thing in your mind. You're putting this into existence. You say, I can't work there. They probably won't let me pick up my kids from school. It's going to be hard. Their boss ain't going to be like my boss. They're not going to be bringing tacos in, because you're building this deal up, and And it's not true, it's not true. It's just what you're building up. A lot of times we build stories in our head and understand that that's how the story's going to go. But God has a better plan for you. And you should have that better plan too. You should have that better plan for you too. You should understand that you could do anything. You could do anything. These days, man, you got YouTube, you got TikTok, you have the Reels from YouTube, you have the, what's it called? Anyway, you got YouTube, you got TikTok.
Short stories.
Yeah, short stories. You have Facebook Reels. You have everything. Man, I got paid not too long ago. I haven't got it out yet, but I got paid for my Reels. You know what I got paid for a reel? Because of a comedy. Because of one of my favorite comic, Red Fox. I had a Sanford and Son. And you know about Sanford and Son? Well, I had that one reel, and I think it's at so many millions. It's a lot of millions. And you can go see it, but I'm getting paid from Facebook like that, And you too. Hey, shout out to Lucy, man. Shout out to Holly. I appreciate you. We have a chance. Our mindset, instead of our saying we have to go to work, we should be saying I get to go to work. Yes, because a lot of us don't have those benefits. Every day before I wake up, I get up and I'm breathing. I'm like, oh, okay, another day. Okay, another day. Another day to help someone out there. So if it didn't happen on Monday, guess what? It can happen on Tuesday. And if it didn't happen on Tuesday, it can happen on Wednesday. If it don't happen Wednesday, Thursday, there's Friday, there's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh my. There's so many days that you can do what you want to do. But when you put yourself and say, I get tired of hearing people put themselves down. I talk to people all the time, and I hear people like, oh, you know what? It's not going to happen for me. I'm too old already. Man, I'm 52 years old. So when you say you're too old, what is old? Because even my mom is 81 years old, and she says, Mijo, if I could learn how to use, was it the Facebook? If I could learn how to use the Facebook, I'll be talking to a man right now. And I know she will.
The dating.
Yeah, she'll be on the dating service right now. So I haven't got a chance to show her yet. But I'm going to show her. Well, Mom, she's been married twice. No, not when she was married twice. Come along married the second time, right? And she outlived my dad and she outlived my stepdad. But she's ready for number 3, And that's awesome because no matter how old she is, she has life, she understands, but she understands also, you know what, Mijo, we got to plan this, we got to have this, we got to have this ready and everything, And a lot of times, man, and that's another thing, guys. That's another thing, man. I hear people out here sometimes that say they haven't talked to their parents, they haven't talked to their mom, and it's not right, man. No matter what she did to you guys, you have to forgive her. She brought you to this world. I don't know anything that would get me to stop talking to my mom. I don't know anything that would get me to stop talking to my mom. Because I'm going to forgive her. You got to understand, your mom raised you. Your mom cleaned your Pampers, your diapers, your face, everything, And I know there's some moms out there that probably weren't the good moms and they didn't do this and it's hard to forgive them. But guess what, man? If they're trying to ask for forgiveness, who are we not to forgive them? God forgives us for everything we do. Man, I'm so crunk. I'm ready. It's been a while been on here. Man. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to let y'all know, man. If y'all haven't got your taxes done, you need your taxes done, call us. We got the awesome deal going on right now where you could win a big TV, a big screen TV, 2013 TV. So it's going to be one of them good TVs. I ain't giving you no BS TV. So good TV, a 4K, and, gift cards and everything. And you can win that just by letting us do your taxes. That's it, And we do free estimates, and everything. So if I'm going to think about it, I'm going to talk about it, guys. If I'm going to think about it, I'm going to talk about it. But let me give some shout-outs out, man. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Paula. Shout out to Margie. Shout out to all of y'all. Appreciate everybody on TikTok, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We don't have a lot of people on TikTok. It's been a while I did a video, so that's probably why. But shout out to y'all, man. And I appreciate you guys, man. Guys, whatever y'all want to talk about, let me know, man. And I'm going to start trying to get on here My YouTube channel was Keto is Live TV. I just changed it to Unstoppable Motivation because I don't only want to help you with your keto lifestyle. I want to help you with everything I can help you with. You know, I do have ways I can help you that if you want to fix your credit, I can help you fix your credit. I can help you get into a house. There's so many things I can do right now. I can help you with capital. If you have a business, I can help you get your LLC. I can help you with your business, how to open your business. I can help you with your business cards. I do all that. I do all the printing. Whatever it is, I can help you with it. I do it. And guys, if you're out there doing something, whether it's baking, whether it's cooking, not too long ago, they purchased some cake mixes from me, from sugarsthedevil.net. They purchased some cake mixes. And it's just every once in a while, there's a certain time that they purchase more stuff. I did have cookies and had some other stuff, but I was too busy. So now I just did the cake mixes. The cake mixes are very easy to do. Very delicious. I promise you that if you ate my cakes, you would not tell the difference. I put that on anything. But man, guys, how have y'all been? I know it's been a while. My wife's right here. She's working right next to me. Can I see you?
Yeah.
So my wife's right here. She's working next to me. She's a school teacher. Amazing. Not a school teacher. What do you do?
I am a school teacher.
Well, it's different, right? What's the position?
I'm an ESL support teacher.
ESL support teacher. And she deserves it, man. She works really hard. And shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the teachers, man. Thank y'all so much for what y'all do.
It's almost spring break.
Yeah, it's almost spring break. That's awesome. But thank y'all for all y'all do. For everybody out there, man. For all the firemen and the police officers and everybody out there, man. Thank y'all so much. The nurses, the doctors. We appreciate. Did I say doctors? We appreciate everything.
Doctors.
We appreciate. I'm always against doctors, but
what doctors?
We appreciate everything y'all do, guys. We appreciate everything y'all do. Thank y'all so much.
Who are you? What did you say?
Some doctors, some doctors. And the reason why, because they want you to take all this medicine, they want you to do this and everything, and you don't need to.
Who are you shutting out?
It's done. You just gotta change what you eat.
Oh my God, I'm confused.
Is it a different person now? Am I a different person? But anyway, hey guys, man, I hope y'all learned a lot today, man. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you can be an entrepreneur. The definition of entrepreneur is go for it and do it. And it's going to be hard. You might lose sleep. That's why I got these, what they call right here? Whatever. But
okay, that's the bags.
They're not that bad, but you might lose sleep. You might lose sleep.
Or your wife may lose sleep.
Yeah, or she might lose sleep or whatever it might be. But you know what? If you want it, you'll receive it. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much, man. God bless everyone. If you need to reach me for any of my businesses, right now, man, hey, before it gets more busier, if you need your taxes done, call me. Free estimates, man. We give you free estimates, and free estimates is very awesome. We'll let you know we can get you back, and we'll go from there. But guys, man, oh, there we go. We got the commercial going on. It scared me. I jumped. But check it out. And right now you can hit that QR code right here. If you hit the QR code, you get all our information right now. And you can send your documents right now for all your taxes. Just hit this QR code. I think it's on there. If not, hit this QR card over here. Hit the ones over here. And y'all probably wonder what I was doing. But y'all like, which one? You got one of my flyers? Where my flyers at? No, they're not there. Go get them real quick. Go get one real quick. Just so I can show them over this side because they don't got a flyer unless I look.
Where do you have them?
They're right there in the living room, right in the side.
On the side of
where? Yeah, right there in the side. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna put a card over here and then I'm gonna jump off. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Right there next to the TV. You told me to move it a long time ago.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's right there. On the bottom, next to the TV.
No, there's nothing on the TV.
There's a box next to the TV on the bottom.
Oh, it's on the floor.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Bam.
So, If y'all want right now, y'all can hit the QR codes right there. And they will work all over. We do taxes all over the United States, guys. These are the QR codes right there. And you get all my information. Everything I do, you get all my information. And also, if you need business cards, if you need, these are postcards. These are really cool. If you need postcards like this, or flyers, or anything, magnets, whatever it might be that you need for your branding, because branding is very important, give me a call. I do it all. That sounds cool. Give me a call. I do it all. All right, guys, man, be blessed. Have a great weekend. Till the next time. Peace. Turn this one off right here.
I'm hungry already.
Turn this one off right here.
Steven.